solving some radical equations here. So when we solve radical equations, one thing to keep in mind is that you must always check your answers at the end. So this is a radical equals a radical. So if we square both sides, the radicals will cancel out nicely, and so on the left you'll be left with 5y minus 15, and on the right you'll have 3y minus 5. So subtract 3y from both sides and simultaneously add 15 to both sides, and we should be getting, let's see, 2y equals 10. And so if we divide by 2, it looks like we're getting an answer of y equals 5. But we are not done yet. You must check your answer. So over here, I'll take the square root of 5 times 5 minus 15. 5 times 5 is 25 minus 15, so we get square root of 10. And on the right hand side we get 3 times 5 minus 5, which is 15 minus 5, and that's 10. So it checks. So y equals 5 is the correct answer. If you ended up getting two things that were not the same, that would become an extraneous solution. Okay, in the second equation, I forgot to put the equals 0 there. Notice the radicals are both on the same side this time, and this is too difficult for us to work with. I shouldn't say it's impossible, but it's much easier if we slide the radical to the other side by adding rad 5v plus 16 to both sides. And if we do this, then we get radical 7v plus 6 equals radical 5v plus 16. So similarly to the last one, now we've taken it and reduced it into a problem we already know how to do. So we'll square both sides and make it 7v plus 6 equals 5v plus 16. Subtracting 5v over to the left leaves 2v, and subtracting 6 over to the right leaves us with 10, and therefore dividing by 2 leaves us with v equals 5 again. What a coincidence! But we're not done. We need to check to see if it works. So if we replace in the original equation v with 5, we'll get radical 7 times 5 is 35 plus 6 minus radical 5 times 5 is 25 plus 16 equals 0. Let's see, 35 plus 6 is 41. 25 plus 16, yay, that's 41 also. So we do end up getting 0 equals 0. Our answer checked. So for this problem, why don't you pause the video and see if you can work it out on your own. I left them both on the same side here, so you don't need to do that extra step at the beginning. And assuming you took a shot and paused it and tried it out, on the left hand side after squaring we'd have 9x minus 8, and on the right hand side 6x minus 2. Moving 6x to the left would give me 3x, and adding 8 to both sides would yield 6. And then finally dividing by 3 would yield an answer that seems to be x equals 2. So we'll now take x equals 2 and replace it into both equations. On the left hand side, 9 times 2 is 18, minus 8 is 10. And on the right hand side, 6 times 2 is 12, minus 2 is also 10. Radical 10 equals radical 10, so we have a good answer.